Ulookayatum. Ulookayatum. Shushulukayatum. Ulookayatum. Shushulukayatum. Jahi shwayatum. Jahi shwayatum. Uta kokayatum. Uta kokayatum. Ulookayatum. Shushulukayatum. Jahishwayatum. Uta kokayatum. So one vertical line, that is half the mantra. Suparnayatum. Suparnayatum. Uta Gridhrayatum. Dha Mahaprana. Gridhrayatum. Gridhrayatum. Suparnayatum. Uta Gridhrayatum. Drishadeva Pramrana. Drishadeva Pramrana. Raksha Indra. Drishadeva Pramrana. Raksha Indra. Two vertical lines, with that the mantra is over. Atharva 8.4.22. So here we have got kandas. So this is the 8th kanda, and the 8th kanda, the 4th sukta, and under that the 22nd mantra. Ulookayatum, Shushulukayatum, Jahi Shwayatum, Uta Kokayatum, Suparnayatum, Uta Gridhrayatum, Drishadeva Pramrana Raksha Indra. Atharva 8.4.22. Before I proceed, one very important point I want to discuss upon this mantra. This is a mantra from Atharva, note it. Even today, there is a false allegation on Atharva Veda. False allegation. Anybody who speaks of Atharva Veda, 99%, they say that Atharva Veda is a source of black magic. In Atharva Veda, they speak of violence. They speak of animal sacrifice. They speak of Vashikarana. That is to take hold of one's consciousness forcibly. And we have got several procedures or rites that are there to spoil or kill or maul our enemy. M-A-U-L, maul. Now this is a false allegation on Atharva Veda since a very long time, and many people even today believe that such a thing is there in Atharva. Very, very unfortunate thing. We don't have any such thing in Atharva Veda. So one general proof I'll give, and this mantra I'll give it as a particular specific proof to denounce that allegation on the Atharva Veda. What does Atharva mean? In the first place, what does Atharva mean? A plus Tharva. Tharva means company, Tharva company. Tharva company. Kampana is to shake. Kampana is to tremble. Tharva is kampana, trembling out of fear. Whenever you are afraid, we just tremble. And that's what is called as tharva. Now what is the meaning of the word a plus tharva? What is the opposite of it? Atharva is the one which doesn't cause trembling, which gives us stability. If there is trembling, that which helps us to overcome it is called atharva. That's the very meaning of the word atharva. Tharva kampane. Atharva is the opposite of it. Negating kampana is atharva. Now let's think for a while. Does this animal sacrifice, or does, if I can call it a hypnotism, or certain rites to perform to spoil someone, to kill someone, to maul someone, does it cause trembling or does it give us stability? It's very clear. On the face of it, it's very clear that they all are causes for trembling. But it is atharva what we have got. So in atharva, no such thing can exist. The very name prohibits the existence of such inhuman things. It could be there in tharva. Tharva is the one which is the cause for trembling. It could be there in tharva, but definitely not in atharva. The very name doesn't allow it. So if at all, there is such prejudice anywhere, we should be able to speak out and say such things do not exist in Atharva Veda. Very clear. It does not exist. Atharva Veda gives us lot of inputs so that we can overcome such reasons of trembling, reasons of fright, reasons of inhuman acts. Atharva is very, very much humane, is very, very much scientific, is very, very much compassionate. This is on the outside. Then if you go a little deep, for those who allege falsely about the nature of Atharva Veda, they have mistaken at one particular point. What is that point? There are two things. One we call it as Pashu. Pashu is an animal. Another one is there closely associated with, that is Pashutva. You should be able to understand the difference between Pashu and Pashutva. Pashu is an animal direct. Pashutva is an animal-like nature. Pashutva, animal-like nature. Now here in this Atharva Veda, they speak of sacrificing, removing, killing Pashutva. I repeat, Pashutva, not Pashu. It's a very, very important thing that we have to understand. If someone mistakes Pashutva for Pashu, they speak of animal sacrifice, killing, all violence and hurt, all innocent animals. But Vedas are very clear, in particular Atharva Veda is very clear that they want us to sacrifice, they want us to get rid of, not animals, repeat, not animals, but animal-like nature. Pashutva. They want the bali of Pashutva, not the bali of Pashu. With a mistake between Pashu and Pashutva, yes, they practice animal sacrifice, which is anti-Vedic. In particular, which is anti-Atharva Vedic. Now, those who are not really interested in the welfare of society, anti-social elements, they are called as dhurta. That's the word what is dhurta. Dhurta is an anti-social element, rowdy-like elements, ignorant of what reality is. Their study is half and half. They have not studied things in depth. Now, all those people who lack compassion, who lack love, who lack friendship towards other creatures, they are all called as dhurta. In Mahabharata, by that time itself, it had gone beyond the track. In Mahabharata Shanti Parva, Vyasa Maharshi says, Dhurtaihi pravartitam yagne Naitad Vedeshu Vidyate. All this animal sacrifice and the like things, they have been introduced during the procedures of yajna, during the rites of yajna by the dhurtas, and such things never exist in Vedas. As long as Vyasa's time, Mahabharata time itself, it all was misinterpreted. Now this is the words of Vyasa. Dhurtaihi pravartitam yajne. Na etat Vedeshu Vidyate. These things are not there in the Vedas, but they are all creations of, they are all misinterpretations of dhurtas, the anti-social elements, or half-baked. They have not studied the Vedas in depth, or even after studying, they have misinterpreted them. This is what exactly he says. And one more question he has there, that's also wonderful. Okay, why do you perform this animal sacrifice in a yajna? That's them, those who perform. Then they say, oh, it is prescribed in the Vedas, and by performing these animal sacrifices, these rites in the Vedas, we will be going to heaven direct. To get heaven, this is what we have to do. That is the answer they give. So there is a procedure by which it is easy for us to go to heaven. For that, the same Vyasa, in the same Mahabharata, in the same Shanti Parva, he has one question. Yupam chitva, pashun hatva, kritva rudhira kardamam, yadyevam gamyate swargam, narakam kena gamyate. He says, Yupam chitva, that is that wooden hold to which we tie the animal at the time of yajna. A post, a stub, yupam chitra. Yupam is a stub or a pole to which we tie the animal at the time of the sacrifice. As they say, yupam chitva, pashun hatva, after killing the animal, kritva rudhira kardamam, by creating a pond of blood. Rudhira is blood. Kritva rudhira kardamam. Yadyevam gamyate sargam, as you say, by doing all these things, if it is possible for us to go to Swarga, the heaven direct, then ask one simple question, then who will go to Naraka? Who will go to hell? If by doing all this, if a person is entitled to go to Swarga, then we can't find anyone who can go to hell. This is what crime that we can have against these animals, creatures. If they themselves, if they are eligible to go to heaven, there can be no other crime heinous than this, because of it they go to hell. Then who will go to hell? That's the question.
Sharma,
this is a way. Tell me.
Can you repeat that mantra, please?
Shloka.
Shloka.
Yupam chitva. Chi is Mahaprana. Yupam chitva. Pashun hatva. Yupam chitva pashun hatva. Kritva rudhira kardamam. Kardama is the mud of blood. Mud combined with blood.
Rudhira
kardamam. Yadyevam gamyate swargam. Narakam kena gamyate. Mahabharata Shanti Parva. I'll give the exact location also.
Yupam ityukte?
Yupa is that post to which the animal is tied. Chitva, that's by cutting down a piece of wood into a piece of that post to which we tie the animal. Pashun hatva kritva rudhira kardamam yadi evam gamyate swargam narakam kena gamyate. Who will go to hell? Actually, these people are supposed to go to hell. This is such a heinous crime against the living creatures. If they themselves, if they are eligible to go to heaven, we can't find anyone who can go to Naraka. Naraka is empty. That's what he means. Narakam kena gamyate. So it should be very clear that Vedas are never for violence. Vedas are never in favor of animal sacrifice. On the contrary, Vedas always prescribe and guide us to be friendly with every other creature. Not only human beings, with every other creature. Mitrasya ma chakshusha sarvani bhutani samikshye. Mitrasyaham chakshusha sarvani bhutani samikshintam. Mitrasyaham chakshusha samikshamahe. We shall all live with a friendly look, all living beings. I shall love Maitri Bhavana. I shall love every living being as a friend. Let every other living being look at me as a friend, and we shall all live in an environment where Maitri Bhavana is galloring, is predominant, is the basis of the very life of our existence. That's what this mantra says. Now this is the purpose or the goal or the thoughts that are propounded by the Vedas. But those who are ignorant, those who have not studied Vedas, they all put upon the Vedas false allegations like this. Vedas has spoken of sacrifice, right? But is it the sacrifice of the animal or is it the sacrifice of the animal nature? That's the important thing. Yes, we all, knowingly or unknowingly, are carriers of our samskaras. And in these samskaras, tell me, to say something.
Mitrasya chakshusha, if you can say it. Mitrasya mantra ekavaram.
That we will discuss once again. Let it be for another class. They're all a must to know. Only then we will be able to understand the purpose and the essence of Vedas.
No, you had taught us. Yeah, you had taught us part of it. Yajurveda 36.18. Mitrasya chakshusha samikshamahe. You had taught us part of it.
But full mantra we'll discuss once again, no problem. So here, when we understand this mantra, it clearly says that we have to get rid of our animal nature. That is, knowingly or unknowingly, we are carriers of different samskaras, impressions. Among these samskaras, we are a mix of positive and negative samskaras. Susamskaras as well as kusamskaras. A person in whom the susamskara is predominant, then we call that person as a noble person. A person in whom kusamskara is predominant, we call that person as an antisocial element, as a criminal. Now it all depends upon the proportion of kusamskara to susamskara. Even though susamskara is there could be some elements of, some reminiscence of this kusamskara. And this kusamskara, they compare it with the animal behavior, animal nature, animal character. And they say, let these animal-like characters and behaviors be thrown out of us. We don't want such samskaras, we want to cleanse it out. So there is a prayer to Indra in this mantra. Now once again, Indra means in some mantras Satchit. And in some mantras, Indra means Satchidananda. God is also called as Indra because he is Idi Parameshwarye. Because he is the wealthiest person, so he is called as Indra. Idi Parameshwari is the root. And even Satchit are called as, the Atma is also called as Indra because Indriyavan Jivaha. They get the Indriyas. The one who is capable of having the Indriyas, Sharira, Indriya, Manas. The tool without which it cannot function. Such Satchits, Jivatmans also are called as Indra. Though the word Indra is to Satchit as well as Satchidananda, we have to find out the context, look at the context and finally decide whether it is Satchidananda or Satchit. Now in this mantra, the whole prayer is to see that we get rid of those animal-like characters or behaviors. Now this, a Sachit cannot do it. It's only a Satchidananda who can help us out in this task. So in this mantra, Indra means Satchidananda. Raksha, protect us. Raksha Indra, that's the last two words what I got in the mantra. Drishadeva Pramrana Raksha Indra. O Indra, O Satchidananda, you please protect us. We are praying to you to protect us from the animal nature, the animal behavior, animal characters that are there in our samskara, that are there as impressions on our soul. Now, in other words, we can say that there is a big zoo in us. Our soul is a place for big zoo. There are so many animals and they are all troubling us. Now, once we get rid of those animals which are in us, that's what we call it as animal nature, animal behavior, animal character. Not exactly an animal by word of it. So once we can get rid of this animal nature, yes, we are protected. Oh God, help us to get rid of all those animal behaviors. What are they? The first one, Uluka Yatum. Uluka Yatum. Yatu is the path. Yatu is the path, the route, the nature, the behavior, the character. Uluka Yatum. Uluka means an owl. Owl. In us, we have the nature of an owl. An owl is there in us. Uluka Yatum. Shushuluka Yatum. Yatu is once again the root, the nature, the behavior, the character. Shushuluka is a wolf. A wolf. So in us, there is an owl, there is a wolf. Shushuluka Yatum. Shwayatum. Shwa is a canine, a dog. There is a dog in us. Kokayatum. Kokayatum. Koka is very close to a bird, very close to a nightingale. A nightingale, which always chirps and chirps, ever chirping. CHIRP, ever chirping. Nightingale. Suparnayatum. Suparna is an eagle. An eagle. Suparna is an eagle. Or you can say even a falcon. 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 And Gridra is a vulture. Vulture. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಗರುಡನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಇದು. Eagle and this Gridra is a vulture. Is it sufficient to have all these animals in us? An owl, a wolf, a dog, a nightingale, an eagle, and a vulture. Now all these things are there in us. The meaning is not the exact animals that are in us, but the behavior, the character, the nature of all these animals are there in us. So, Drishada Iva Prambrana, you rub them off, you wash them off, as though we rub it out with the help of a grinding stone. You grind them off and protect us, O Satchidananda. Drishada Iva Prambrana. You grind them off and protect us, Raksha Indra. Now, what are these 6 animals? Now, when I say there are 6, you should have got an idea, a clue. The 6 are nothing but the Arishadvarga in us. Arishadvarga. The Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, what we know, the 6 are represented here by these 6 animals. Each one of them represent one such Ari, one such enemy, which is in us. The enemy is not outside. It's not an external enemy, it is an internal enemy.
One question, Sharma.
In the form of kusamskaras. Yes, every one of us we have it.
One question, Sharma ji.
Yes, please, yes, please.
Uluka, Shushuluka,
Uluka,
Shushuluka,
Shushuluka, Shwa, Shwayatum,
Shwaya,
Shwa plus Yatum. Shwa, only Shwa means dog. Shwa Yatum. That is the nature behavior of a dog. Shwa plus Yatum. It's not Shwaya, it is Shwa plus Yatum.
Understood.
Koka,
Avagatam.
Suparna, Gridhra. There are the 6 animals they speak of. Now these represent, as I was telling, the 6 internal enemies called Arishadvarga. Then what? We have to link it with what? The first one, Uluka. Uluka is linked to Moha or infatuation. Uluka is Moha. Shushuluka is linked to Krodha. It represents Krodha. Ire, anger. Shwa, the dog, is representing jealousy. That is Matsarya. Shwa is to Matsarya, is to jealousy. Koka. Koka is like to Kama, the desires. Koka. Kama is to desire. Suparna is to Mada. Is to egoism. Gridhra is to Lobha, is to avariciousness, the vulture. Kama to Koka, Krodha to Shushuluka, Lobha to vulture, Moha to owl, Mada to eagle, and Matsarya to the dog. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. They are not in the same order, the order is slightly different, but all the 6 are covered. Uluka, Shushuluka, Shwa, Koka, Suparna, Gridhra. Now these are the animal-like characters and behaviors that are in us. Now here another point is there. Very, very important. Now all these 6 enemies in us, these animals in us, can never be got rid of 100%. Can never be got rid of 100%. They will stay with us and they are part and parcel of the nature of the soul. See, now we're in a great fix, in a great problem. We want to get rid of it, but it is impossible. It can never happen. They are the very part of our nature, that is the soul, Satchit. One Satchit is different from another Satchit only in terms of these 6 and the different proportions. A person is Sajjana, a person is Durjana, because of the combination of this. It is impossible to get rid of all these things. And this is a very, very crucial problem that we are into. These cause problems and we cannot get rid of it. What is the way out? I cannot get rid of these 6 enemies, internal enemies 100%. They exist always with us. It's part and parcel of the very nature of Atma. And they always cause trouble. What's the way out? What's the use of this prayer then? Well, the answer is, yes, we have to coexist with these 6 enemies. We cannot get rid of them 100%. But it's possible for us to tame them and have them under our control and make the very things which trouble us, we employ them to give us peace. We control them, we tame them. Now this is the answer for this question. There is another Veda mantra which speaks about this. This is not mine, this is not my concept. Yaireva sasruje ghoram, taireva shantirastunaha. This is one of the pieces of the Veda mantra. Yaireva sasruje ghoram, taireva shantirastunaha. Naha faraz. Shantihi astu, let there be peace. Let us experience peace. Let us experience bliss. Let us be endowed with, blessed with peace. By whom? Yaireva sasruje ghoram. Those factors which are responsible for giving all troubles, for creating all calamities. Ghora is calamity. Now which are those who befallen us as calamities? The same Arishadvarga. Yaireva sasruje ghoram. Sasruje means those who create calamities in us. Let the same things, taireva shantirasunaha, by the same things, let us experience peace and bliss. The very factors responsible for disturbing us, the very factors which spoil us, which harass us, which are hazardous, let the same factors be sources of our peace, sources of our bliss. Yaireva sasruje ghoram, taireva shantirastu. If they are not employed properly, if they are not controlled properly, if they are not guided properly, the same things turn out to be our enemies and spoil us. We are not getting rid of them. The only thing is we are trying to control them, we are trying to tame them and make them our servants. So the whole situation will become topsy-turvy. That which is causing us problems will now help us out to experience peace. The very same things. The very same kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, which were having negative effect, will start oozing out positive effects. What makes the difference? The difference is we controlling it, we taming it, we commanding it. If they command us, yes, we are gone. Nobody can protect us. If somebody has to protect us, yes, we have to take control of all these things. Why? Because we cannot get rid of them 100%. They will stay. They will stay. They will definitely stay. We cannot get rid of them. So the only way out is let them stay, but let them stay under our control. Let us tame them and employ the same kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya for the upliftment and improvement of the soul. We employ them. We will not become slaves of it. We make them our slaves. And the whole picture is different. The very elements, the very factors which cause trouble, which cause disturbance, now will become our servants and help us out in our endeavor of strengthening of the soul and purity of the soul, or purifying the soul. The same very factors. Now this transformation or this taming of these 6 internal enemies, of course, is a crux of all our sadhana. is the purpose of our human life. Now the next question comes, how do we tame, what is the method, what is the methodology of transforming these Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, the 6 internal enemies, into our servants? And how can we get peace? How can we get bliss out of the very same 6, which if uncontrolled become our enemies? If controlled, they become our servants and give us all the benefits what we need. How do we do it? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Now there, we are not going by the names of it. We are going deep into it and trying to find out the very nature of it, and that nature we try to employ for a better purpose. Let us see. So the first one, Uluka, Moha, or infatuation. What is the essence of? What is the essence of? The crux of, the core of Moha. In the same way, we try to find out the core of Krodha, the core of Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, everything. Once you understand the core of it, then if that core grows in this direction, it becomes enemy. With the very core, if I monitor it, if I control it and make it grow in another direction, the whole thing becomes wonderful, whole thing becomes helpful. So how to do it? Yes, the time is up. Tomorrow we will do it. Tomorrow we will discuss about all these things.